Hi, I'm Kevin Quigley, and welcome to Tarot Off the Cuff. A native of New Orleans, Gina Thies loves writing, talking, and teaching about topics that concern tarot readers. She's the creator of the Tarot of the Moors, a unique and gorgeous deck that I'm sure you're going to want to check out.
Hi folks, Gina Thies here, and I have another video for you. This is a video that is for Tarot Off the Cuff, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a card. This is the Three of Disc, and I am utilizing my deck Tarot of the Moors because it's always near and dear to me. So I started thinking about what is going on. What's the idea of this card is to spark a topic. And I started thinking about skill sets and how nowadays, especially, there are people have lost jobs, right? And so a lot of people, because the industries have probably suffered, have had to learn a new job, a new skill set, or have decided this was an opportunity to change jobs. So it's like an opportunity to learn new skill sets, new skills, and get new training. But it's also maybe going back to educate and bump up a skill set. This is also, in doing so, I've had people questioning me around, coming to me, and their concern for their careers is really where to go next. And if there isn't a place to go, if they should kind of shift to a different career path and or company and or both. So having a skill set, a variety of skill sets are very important. And I know that I have worn many hats. And so, because you never know, one skill set can carry over to something else. So what the skill sets? When I do readings and this card shows up, I often ask, sometimes there's a person that has been working in a collaborative group effort or on a team, and they are ready to go to a next level, and so they're waiting to be promoted. Sometimes it deals with that recognition of what they are can contribute to their team or to their next level. And so I think of the question should be, what do you bring to the table, right? What's your skill set, and what level have you advanced yourself, and if you're absolutely the best that you can be, right? And with that, are you willing to learn, to put yourself through the eyes of student, learn something to get to that next level? So skill sets, craftsmanship, excellence in what you do is at the forefront that this sort of represents. Adult learners are interesting, right? I know for myself, if something is, I love to really hone in and focus on things and get really detailed into study and stuff, and can take a really scholarly approach. And sometimes with adult learning, that's just not possible for the if you need to learn something very quickly, right, or to advance in your job, it's got to be fairly quick. So but the more you do something, the longer you do it, the better you're supposed to get at it. However, timing is a factor, because when you get to be to a certain age, so you really want to think about putting yourself back into, there's so many other things going on in life that you have to yes, it's wonderful to learn, but going back to say for instance school is not, younger brains are just different, and that's not to be in any way to dismiss or be derogatory in any way, but I know I can just say, look at myself and go, my brain is different when I was in high school, right? So um, the need to know and the desire to know and the motivation to know gets all, changed around. I am much more patient and interested in learning things now than I would have been in my teen high school years, um, which has been many, many moons. So the Three of Discs is also about attention to detail and refining certain skills. So, daily in my use of tarot, which I think I used daily, um, there may be, some rare days where I'm not looking at a deck for some reason, but I think about when I have a querent or a client that comes back to me after they've gotten a reading and said, say, oh, you said this thing and it really happened exactly as you described it, or that was really, really accurate. I have taken the time, right, in my tenure and my tarot journey to really hone in on specific things to really get very good and accurate at. So, for me, that skill set was important because my introduction to tarot was really from a, I would just call, an old school reader many, many years ago. Their thing was not about being, having any sort of qualms about doing a predictive style reading. That was what um, the specialized skill, right? And I think as readers we have specialized skills to be able to do that, so depending on what you want to do and your talent. And so I go back through those readings, hopefully if I've captured maybe the cards, or I remember cards that came up during the reading, and I look at, oh wow, okay, so that gave me an idea of what, it's almost like I take these mental notes to go, aha. And if I miss or overlook something, if that feedback comes to me, I'll go back and say, at the time when that spread was laid out, it made sense that that's what it was talking about. And it's just at the time, there may be so much going on that I, overlooked it, but it goes back to, aha, the card was explaining exactly this thing. That's just how it works for me. So I would recommend that if you do tarot journaling, which is a thing now, I just kind of do it as a mental thing occasionally, because it's just one more thing to do. I don't have a formal journal anymore, but um, I actually really need to start doing that, because there's so many readings that I'm doing, and these cards are taking, the card information is, it's a wealth and host of information that you can go back and reflect on later. So never too late to craft and hone, further enhance your skills with what you do, because there's so many different circumstances. It's amazing that 78 cards, if you use a deck that has 78 cards, can tell you so much information and storylines. Like humanity has so much going on, but that there's a card for every circumstance to explain it. Just as many words as there are in a dictionary, a card can describe those things. And so getting to understand. It's like learning a language constantly. You begin to hone in and build upon, and build and build and build upon the skill set that you have. So I'm going to encourage you to do that and start looking out for the different things that cards begin to represent. That's basically what I have for now. Thank you for listening in. Do not forget to subscribe to Tarot Off the Cuff. And of course, we appreciate the feedback, the comments. You guys can reach me. I'm always accessible through Facebook and Facebook Messenger. So until we meet again on another video, take care.
Hi, thanks for watching. This is Kevin Quigley with Tarot Off the Cuff. If you can take a second, click the subscribe button down below. That'll let you know when a new video is posted and you might want to jump over and watch it. If you hit the thumbs up for the videos that you really like, that will help spread the word so new people will find Tarot Off the Cuff in their feed, and that helps the channel grow. That would be great. And if you got a question or a comment, positive or negative, whether you agree or disagree, or if you want to add information or your own take on a particular card or a particular topic, put a comment down below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks so much.